right, guys and gals, this is for all to hear on, on YouTube's for all to hear channel. I gotta talk about this now. I've been hearing stories about the Houston rodeo of people just a bunch of YNs are down there going to the rodeo, showing out and showing up. Heard the same thing about Miami Beach or no, Daytona Beach. I'm sorry, Daytona Beach. Let me correct it. Daytona Beach, Florida. Same thing. Spring break, of course. We know it's spring break, but if you want to find goofballs in because our culture is full of goofballs, and I'm gonna be nice about it. Goofballs, and I'll say that. I don't usually say the words I want to use on you because you know how they are here. And, too many sensitive people be like, you can't say that. So, if you want to find goofball in our culture, there's plenty of them. Pick one out the lineup. They're a dime a dozen, and that's both guys and gals. And what I just don't understand is why are there so many of them? They're just goofballs, because of the way a lot of our people in our culture are raised. That's a fact. You can't sit there and pick and cherry pick what you want to talk about or what you really want to hear, but what you really need to hear is the truth. A lot of people in our culture hate truth. It's scary. It's like reading a book. You don't want to read. You don't take the time to read. You don't want to hear the truth either. But you want to cherry pick what you feel is comfortable to you to make you feel good about something. I'm tired of that. How about a dose of a reality check? When we're honest about what's really going on in our communities and being honest about what's happening and what we need to do about it and how we need to change our mentality in our culture, within our culture. Because some of us refuse to do that. Many of us refuse to do that, to be honest. And a lot of y'all want to just keep it the same old, same old. Some of us are tired of that, to be honest. Some of us kept it the same old for way too long. To a point, it's detrimental to our society, our community. That's a fact. You get out there, people, try to do something nice for you, or you want to start a bunch of mess, and that's what makes me sick sometimes. I think sometimes we do more than we need to, and people just don't appreciate it no way, and they say they're trying to want to take advantage of you, or they just want to act a damn fool because being calm and reserved and collected and just acting normal ain't enough. Some of us are sick of that. I mean, seriously, downright sick. And unless we change, let me put it like this: modify some of our behavior in our communities, man. It's gonna be the same old, same old. Y'all want to talk about it. You call people who talk about coons for some stupid ass reason, because they dog Kevin Samuels, they dog Tommy Sotomayor, for saying the things that they said about our communities. And they were right. 9 out of the 10 times. Which really, to me, is pretty much 10 out of 10 times as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sick. And I've had people call me out. I had some people who I thought I was cool with, of things that I've had said that wasn't that bad, call me out for less. And call me everything but a child of God. I'm like, why would you say that about somebody who's trying to come I come at peace with that. I really do. I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus. That's not what I do. But by the same token, you got to be honest with what's happening within your communities, within your families, even in some cases. Because, you got some families don't even want you to be honest with them about certain things. Trust me, I know. You give it to them straight, and they just want to just, throw you under the bus because you're telling the truth about them. They see you being argumentative, and most of the time you're not. Most of the time you're trying to come from a place of love, and they don't want to. Or if you're talking and they'll talk over you, and it's well, we're having a conversation. And I told them, I said, it's not having a conversation if one of us is not listening. Let's be real. to do a conversation, one has to listen, one has to talk. But only one of us can listen. It's, I don't know. It's like a free for all for just doing what the hell ever you want to do. And to me personally, it's a matter of us learning to sit down and be civil on certain things and not go buck wild on others. And I don't know. We're just a detriment to our own. I always said for years and years, we are a detriment to our own communities most of the time. And yet we're trying to blame other people for it. I'm like, really? Now, there's some things you could blame the unmelanated folks for, but you can't blame them for every single thing that you're doing wrong. That's just stupid to me. It really is. Oh, wow. They the reason why our kids the way they are, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. All right. But it's crazy to me, man.
Ground so that we can have somewhere to flow to go. People aren't going to ever stop flushing their toilets.
The bypass
Hey, what's
piping,
going on,
they'll
man?
be
I
able
started
to
talking
remove
to
and
myself.
replace the broken pipe. She estimates it'll take a few days to get things
but
back
you know,
in Germantown, Neil.
I don't. Oh, I didn't mean to play that. I just hope I don't get straight for that. I just did it by mistake because I was getting ready to talk to my mailman. But I don't know, folks. We just gotta get it together, man. It's not. I think let me put it to you, Frank. In our own communities, we attack the wrong people for most of the wrong reasons anyway. We really do. We do stupid stuff in our own communities to attack people who didn't even who didn't deserve to be attacked at all. And that's 99.9% of the cases. It is. And we just never learn from people's mistakes. We never learn from what people are telling you. And you never learn from resources like, law enforcement or the judicial system who's telling you, hey, this is what you don't do. Somebody didn't tell you at home, this is what you really don't do at all. I agree with you. Turtle Master, stop driving before you go live. It is dangerous, But I just, I never told you I was actually driving though. That's another story, but I appreciate it though. I ain't going front because it is dangerous. One thing I don't do when I do my podcast, if I am driving, I don't text anybody. And usually when I stop my podcast, I'm usually at a light. But you're right, and I appreciate you for saying that because it's true. People. I'm talking, but you're right. But sometimes when I have a thought like this, I had to get it off my chest because I think people in our communities won't change, but you don't change within. You know what I mean? We talk about, oh, we need this change and that change and blah, 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 but we don't start within our own homes. You know what I'm saying? Go, charity begins at home. And a lot of what we're saying about what needs to change starts with us, within ourselves. Is you within yourselves, then you go outward, get other people to change and go from there. Make it a domino effect for the better. And, I see right now, we got a long way to go. But I'm still going to continue to pray on it. I'm out.